Hello, thank you for joining me today. It's Sandra at SandraR back to show you how to make these lovely gift tags. A few days ago I showed you how to make this lovely box with the little trees. I showed you how to stamp it and put it together, and I showed you that I'd made these lovely tags, that there are 18 in the box, so there are lots and lots. You could use this box for anything you wanted to. You don't have to put tags in, but I like to lay my tags in so they stay nice and flat. And I showed you that you keep them flat until you want to lift them up to put them on your gift, and you pinch with your fingers to pull the top one up, and that gives it a lovely 3D look. And of course, this Festival of Trees stamp set, you get lots of different trees, so you can put whatever trees you like on your little gift tags. So today I'm going to show you how to do the tags to put into the box. So I'll put the box to one side for a moment and the tags, and I will show you how to make them up. So you start off with a piece of, this is very vanilla cardstock, and this piece measures 4.5 by 2 inches, which is 11 centimetres by 5 centimetres. And this is real red cardstock, and that measures 4 inches by 2 inches, which is 10 centimetres by 5 centimetres. And when you put the two together, you will see that you have a little 1/4 inch gap, which shows off your tag nicely. So I have used the ornate tag topper punch here to get that lovely effect on the top. So I'll just quickly show you. This is the ornate tag topper punch. To release it, you just flick that little button, and then we're going to punch these two pieces out, and you're left with that beautiful shape, and you've got your lovely little hole for your ribbon to go through. So you need 2 of those for each tag that you make. So that's the top done. And so you then need some of this ribbon. I've used this real red and garden green ribbon. It's 1/8 inch wide. You need a piece cut to 17.5 centimetres, which is 7 inches, and you fold it in half. Well, this is how I do it. I like it done like this, but you could put it on your tag however you like. I put the two ends through, and then I just pull it through the loop like that, and I think that looks nice like that. So that's how you get your tag done. So now we're going to do some stamping with the trees, so that you can make the bits that go on the top. So I've prepped up my block with 3 trees, because if you stamp 3 at a time, it saves you time, because you are going to need a lot of these little trees, especially if you're going to make 18 like I have. So I'm using garden green ink, and as these are photopolymer stamps, we're using this little Stampin' Up foam pad. So we put the card, very vanilla, on there, and ink up our trees. Just make sure they're nicely inked up. Just get a little bit more on there. I think that's good, and you press that down and up. And I'm just going to do 3 trees today, just to show you the idea of it. So get rid of that, and I'm bringing in the real red, because I'm going to put some little baubles on my trees. Every tree's got to have some baubles for Christmas. So I've prepped up my block with the little baubles one from this Festival of Trees I explained to you yesterday, and we're going to stamp that down on our trees like that. Hope you can see that. And the last one, like that. So that's our stamping done. So now you will need the little tree punch, which matches this set. So you can punch out as many of these trees to your heart's content that you'd like. So you line it up in the punch nicely, and when you're happy with its position, you punch out your little tree, and hopefully it doesn't shoot across the floor like mine does. So you line up your trees and punch that out. You sort of get onto a production line when you make these. If you stamp out all your trees on a piece of A4 card, that would save you much more time doing them all in the one go. So we've cut out our trees, and so now we need to glue two together. So you need two for each tag. So I've got another one that I made earlier, as they say. So I'm going to put those together and those together. You could mix your trees up. You don't have to put the same tree on top of the same tree. So what I have done is I've cut the little bottom off of the tree that I'm putting on the top, because you don't need the two bottoms on the tree. You just need to fix that on the top. So what you need is a liquid glue for this, and I'm using Tombow. And what you do is you run a very, very thin edge of this right up the middle. Well, you do when you can get your glue to flow. Oh. It might be gathering speed soon. Oh, it's gathering speed, yes. Too much speed now. Huh. Right, so you put a thin line, not like me, a bit too thick, but you got the idea. So then you put your tree without the little stump at the bottom on top of that one. And I find with this Tombow you get plenty of wiggle room to wiggle it into the right position. And what you need to do is try to get your trunk of the tree lined up at the bottom so that it looks neat. It looks like it's all one. So that's one done. I'll show you again with this one. A thin line up the middle. Put the one on top, line up the trunk at the bottom so that it looks good, nice and neat. And now you're going to need to let that dry for a few minutes. So because I haven't got a few minutes today, I have some prepped up over here, which I'm going to bring in. So these are now dry. And so we're going to stick them onto our tags. So I'm just going to use a bit of fast fuse because that's what I've got out. You could use the Tombow if you wish. So you place it near, I place mine near the bottom, so about 1/4 of an inch. Place it and position it so that that comes into the middle of that scallop, and then you'll know you've got your tree straight. And then you leave that like that. I've got a green tag here that I prepped up earlier, so we're going to put this one on that. Whoops. Same again, line it up with the middle of the scallop. And there we are. And you can leave that flat. You don't need to pull it up to put it in the box. You just pull it up when you want to send your tag to someone. and I think that that just looks so cute, so unusual. So the next thing to do is to put this cute little star on the top. So we need the Itty Bitty accent punch, which I haven't got, so I'm just going to wheel off quickly to get it and wheel back. Sorry about that. So I've got my Itty Bitty accent punch. This comes as a pack of 3. You get the star, the heart and the little flower, but today we're just going to use the star. And I've got this beautiful gold and red glimmer paper, and I'm going to do one in red and one in gold. Cut those out, and then my glue dots, and so we are going to just get a glue dot, stick that onto one of them and put it in the middle like that, and get the gold one, put that in the middle of that, and there we have it. And then you just stack them all in your box. I do it one side then the other, and then you get 18 tags in your box. Absolutely, I think they're lovely, I really do. And there you have it. I reckon you could even get 20 in there. There you are. Look, I've got 20 in there. Put the lid on. And look at that. Lovely. So that's my project for today. I hope you liked it. Don't forget about my great Christmas cracker giveaway. All the details of that are on my blog. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next time with another project. Thank you. Bye-bye.